kind of meddled and got busy with you last night and got in meddling into your business, I should have said. We'll lighten up a little bit today, but I want you to write down some things. We're going to start the seminar just by telling you the name of it is Women Without Goals. And the main scripture, you can write it down really quick, that we're going to use, that just rips us apart, is in Proverbs, 31st chapter, 10 through the finish. You already know what it is, don't you? Does it not do a guilt number on us? It just put us under such condemnation. But I want to talk to you about women that think they have nothing to say, nothing to give, and nothing to do in life. Now, you can be anything you'd like to be. I'm not great at hardly anything, but I'll tackle anything. When I was about 9 years old, I decided I wanted to sew. My mother had this old, what do you call it, the pedal machine? Treadle? Is that the word? Treadle? Sewing machine. An old Singer treadle. And she couldn't see well enough to be a great seamstress, but my Aunt Nora, her sister, was a huge lady. She had this big smile, a lot of gold teeth in the front, and all these little finger waves and combs. She was real vain and laughed all the time. She came every fall and made 2 dresses for me and 2 dresses for my sister, and that's what we wore to school the year round. Wash every other day. Everybody know what I'm talking about? And she would take a newspaper, sit down on the floor, draw a picture of a little dress, and she'd cut out her pattern. So I thought, man, that's so cool. I'm going to learn to do that. Well, I did. That's the way I learned to sew. And today I make just about everything you see me wear. Not this. I remade this. Just about everything on stage you see me wear, I design and make my own patterns and sew them myself. Everything. I hand beat everything because I felt like if she could do it, I could do it. I love to cook. How many like to cook? Oh, come on. You don't like to cook? Well, I have a cookbook out. You need to go get it. Got a lot of great recipes in it. I love to cook. I go home, and I won't lie to you, I've got a little housekeeper that does everything in the world from cooking to right on. But sometimes I just run around the kitchen, and I just love to make up my menu for the day and cook. And Buck loves it when I do that. You know, those homemade biscuits and Texas cornbread. Chicken and dumplings. I like to do those things. I like to arrange flowers. I like to write. I like to sing. There's just lots of things. I'm never still. But women that think they don't know how to do anything is because most of them haven't tried to do something. And they have set no goals for themselves. And most of them, I'm going to tell you what you do when we get a little further down in there. Now I want you to write these down. This may take you a while to write down these 10 things that happens to women that do not have goals. They have not set any goals for themselves. A woman without a goal is like yeast without dough. There's really no reason for rising. Now you'll have to get the tape back, the seminar tapes after a while to get, because this is on one of the seminars. You'll never be able to write all this down. Okay, that's the first one. Women without a goal is like yeast without a dough. There's really no reason for rising. No reason getting up in the morning. No reason to do anything during the day. No reason. Okay, if you don't have a goal set for yourself. A woman without hope is like a drowning person without a rope. There's nothing really to hold on to. You got to hope for something. Now I'm going to show you the difference in hope in the next one. A woman without a dream is like a watch without a spring. You're wasting your time trying to wind it. That's the truth. Hoping for something is just thinking and wishing and, man, I wish I could bring this to pass. I hope I can change things. I hope I can be different. I hope I can have some aims. I hope I can have some goals. But when you dream, you put it in motion. Do you notice when you dream at night that you dream in picture form? You see, like seeing a movie. When you see the parts. When I write a song like I'm putting a puzzle together. That's the reason I don't forget words. If you'll train yourself to do that, you dream, you see the picture. And you start putting it in focus. And it comes into view. And you say, oh, okay. I see how I can do that. When I write, I start putting this word here. I start building like kingdom words. I build element words. And when I start putting it together, it flashes back in my mind, and I'm dreaming, and I can make dreams come true. You can't make something come true if you don't dream it. You got to have a dream. Do you know that? How many of you, as you get older, don't dream as much? Do you notice that? You dream more, you're getting younger. Do you notice when you're restless? Well, didn't say all women did. When you're restless, do you dream? Do you dream as much when you're restless? No, you don't. When you're tranquil and you sleep sound, your mind is at ease and at peace and is at rest, and you see clearer pictures. When you're restless, you're in and out dreams. You notice you don't finish dreams much when you're restless. Restless women don't dream life a lot. They never end their dreams. They never see the end of their goals because they're too restless, insecure. They aren't true dreamers. Don't just hope for something, dream for something and make your dreams come true. You're the only one that can make a dream come true. Did you know that? You're the only one that can do this. I got to go fast because there's a lot to cover. A woman without direction. Now, I want you to listen close to this. You might even ought to write this one particular one down if you can get it down. A woman without direction is like a four-way intersection. It doesn't matter which road you take if you don't know where you're going. Did you ever just come up to a place in life and you didn't know which way to go? You had no direction. You had no aim in life. You said, should I do this? Do I want to be a housewife? Do I want to be a model? Do I want to be a businesswoman? Do I want to be a teacher in church? What do I want to be? Do I want to be a singer? Do I want to be a minister? What do I want to be? Oh, well, you just throw up your hands and say, well, I probably never could conquer any of it too good, so it doesn't matter which way I go. No direction. No direction. So we just float around aimlessly. Buck has a marvelous way of setting up our schedules and our business. He really dots the I and crosses the T. He's the businessman. And I'm the little kid that he wakes up in a new world with every day. I couldn't care less what happens in the business. If I ever had to take care of my business and something were to happen to Buck, I could do it. See, I really believe I could. But that isn't what I like to do, so I don't do it. But he takes care of every little detail. I mean, everything. At the airport, I'm usually sitting at the airport an hour and a half early waiting for the airplane. And I've learned to enjoy that because I don't have to break my neck rushing through with all my big bags, and walking through and staggering through and running, saying, hold the plane! But Buck's always got me there early because he's good at that. He takes care of that. He knows directions. He knows where we're going. Most of the time, I don't even know the city I'm going to. I really don't. I don't know what airlines I'm going to. Nothing. I don't have to know. I've got him. So I just follow the leader, see. But in real life, gals, we can't do that. Our husband can't set our goals for us. They can't follow through for us. They can't dream our dreams. When we start allowing them to do that, we've copped out. And we put all the weight on their shoulder. And we never learn how to do anything. You'd be surprised at women that don't know how to do anything. And they train their girls. They're professionals. They don't know how to do anything. They're professionals at not knowing how to do anything. Girls nowadays don't know how to sew. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to fix their own hair. Nothing. Because you know why? We have all the push buttons. We have all the marvelous beauticians. People that take the time to learn a skill that take care of us. Won't be long till we'll push a button and somebody will bathe us. I'm going in a couple of weeks down to Florida to play at a spa. I'm going to get facials, herbal wraps, massages. There's a wonderful man there that gives massages. But I knew I'd shake Buck up, but I didn't say that he gives me my massage. I said there is a wonderful man there that does that. So if you men want to go down there, you feel free to. But I've been there before, and it's wonderful to be pampered. Don't you love to be pampered? But we can't go through life totally being pampered. You need to know that. Let me hurry real quick because I'm going to say some heavy things that might upset you. So some of you, I'm not going to look in your eyes. Okay. A woman without love, oh, hear this, is like a boxer without his gloves. If his opponent is a real sportsman, he wouldn't even go in the ring with him. A woman without love. And we're going to define love a little further down. A woman without joy, I love this, is like a girl without a boy. If she lives long enough, she's going to find out what she's been missing. I'll read that again. A woman without joy is like a girl without a boy. If she lives long enough, she'll find out what she's been missing. Joy. We're going to go back on some of these words in a minute. And a woman without affection is like a child without correction. No one wants to touch it or be around it. Let that one sink in. A woman without motivation is like a vault without a combination. It would take a bomb to blast the door open.